Today, I'd like to tell you the difference between thinking about making a change and actually making a change. I know you've been thinking about making a change, that's why you're here, but you haven't fully committed to making it because it will require action from you, and perhaps you're not comfortable with taking that action. It's not your fault. Let me explain why. In case you don't know me, I'm Galit Rubin from I Am Superconscious LLC, and I have helped thousands of people transform their lives. It took me years to actually make the change needed to improve my life on all levels. And once I did, I never looked back. So I want to make it easy as possible for you to go for change that you want. The reason it took me and so many others to make the change necessary is because that's how we're programmed. Our subconscious mind's primary goal is to stay the same. It's our primitive reptilian brain designed for the survival of our species. So if you've survived everything you've experienced up until now, good job. Your subconscious mind is doing what it's supposed to do in keeping you safe so you can survive. It's mostly coded in by the time that you're 7 years old. It codes in all the experiences from the time that you were born until around the age 7 and deems it as survivable. And it seeks to find the same patterns in your entire life that was familiar to you, that was survivable, even if they were negative experiences. And it seeks to find the same patterns in life that are survivable. Do you want to just survive, or do you want to thrive? I assume you wish to thrive, and that's why you're here. Now that we know that the subconscious mind avoids change, how does it do that? By sending you emotional signals such as fear, doubts, worries. Have you ever felt fear, doubt, or worry, anxious about something new? We all have. That means you're perfect as you are. There's nothing wrong with you. Your subconscious mind is just working as it should. Now, our conscious brain is more advanced brain in a sense that it seeks pleasure and avoids pain. It has wants and desires. It wants a happy and joyful life. It wants you to have fun and have new experiences that inspire and fulfill you. So if I asked you what you'd love to have, your conscious mind would probably have an idea. So consciously, you want to make change and go for more satisfaction in life, more for what you love, and less of what you don't want. But you see, the conscious and subconscious minds, they want different things. They're in conflict with each other. You have an inner conflict and a battle happening inside you right now. So your conscious mind says, yes, I want more money. I want better health. I want loving relationships. I want fun experiences in life. But your subconscious mind says, well, you grew up in a household with a lack mentality from your family patterns. Therefore, having more money in abundance may not be deemed as safe. That may not be survivable. Great health, body you love, looking at struggles from your family patterns growing up, perhaps it wasn't deemed safe. Perhaps the subconscious deemed it as unwanted. Maybe mom struggled all her life with her weight. Perhaps you don't want to feel like you don't belong in your family anymore. So you wish to stay the same. These are stories. They may not make sense, but they were coded into your subconscious from the mindset of a young child. You may not remember most of these, but you witnessed them from the mindset that was even pre-verbal. You may not understand them, but they were coded in to serve you as the young child trying to understand how to belong and survive in this world, but not anymore. So thinking about making the change will always send signals to not take the action. Make sense? It's an endless loop. Many people can break this pattern, but they somehow find ways to make it back to the old patterns. It might take weeks, months, and even years later. Taking the action helps your subconscious mind become more familiar with the new learning that making change is safe. Therefore, the more you do it, the more it will feel familiar and survivable to the subconscious mind. So you can create new patterns and learnings that show your subconscious, see, this is survivable and therefore safe. What we do in the I Am Superconscious Transformational Program is simply release the subconscious blocks that don't believe that having what you consciously want is safe or survivable, so you can go for more satisfaction in life and less pain and keep it. What would you want simply because you'd love to have it? What would you have? Some of these subconscious learnings were very useful, such as if you stick your finger in the fire, you'll get burned, or if you jump off this high place, you might get hurt. And these are very useful to our survival. Luckily, you have a third aspect of your mind, which is your superconscious mind. It's your energy mind, your higher self mind, and it's all knowing and your highest intelligence. We work energetically through this higher mind called the superconscious that treats only what's in your highest good. It will never release any necessary subconscious learning that is truly needed for your survival. I hope this video provides you with some clarity on the difference between thinking about change versus actually making the change and why it can be so difficult. What would it be like if you were just able to go for what you love without the old stories of judgments and self-doubt and fears? Think of all the people creating what they love in life simply because they let go of those old blocks that kept them the same. Imagine letting go of all you don't need that's keeping you in that same endless loop so you can just live your best life. I hope you watch the video and replay of releasing your sabotaging blocks in the fastest way possible and experience that I take you through in the video, because the replay works. All you need to do is set your intention to receive the information in the energy clearing session. Enjoy your experience.